Okay, bear with me for the shitty video quality. I just had to make this video. I'm laying in bed reading a book, like trying to relax. And oh my god. So, let me set up the situation. I was gonna read my book, Feel Good Productivity. It's over there on my nightstand right there, because it's the book I'm currently reading. But then I realized, oh shit, I don't have a light source to read it because my lamp is all the way behind my desk. And it would be a pain to have to like move it, find a place to plug it over here, put it on my nightstand. So I was like, yeah, no. So I ordered a reading light on Amazon, and I was just laying in bed. I'm like, well, I'm still awake. What am I gonna do to like relax? And so I just opened my books app on my iPhone to like read whatever book I have downloaded. And the one that popped up, like sometimes when like you're reading a book already on books app, even if you haven't opened it in a long time, it'll open the same book you were last reading. And the book that fucking opened was The Surrender Experiment by Michael A. Singer. I just got to like chapter 39 or whatever, I think. But like I was reading finishing the chapter previously, and oh my god, dude. Like if you don't understand how much this book has changed my life. Learning to surrender and committing to living my life in surrender has changed everything for me. And I mean everything. And the best way I can explain surrender is through this like anecdote from Singer. And like his whole book is just telling about his life, and it's like so fucking like surreal, the shit that happens to this man simply because he surrenders to whatever life brings him. And then he's able to calm and quiet his monkey brain and just be like, okay, what action is life asking me to do? So here's the story he was talking about. He flew out to Boston on a business trip, and he had not eaten anything all day. He figured he would get to Boston, there would surely be some vegetarian restaurant he can go to, right? And so he got to his hotel, checked in, and then rented a car. And he thought, how hard could this be to find a vegetarian restaurant? And he asked the concierge over there for like recommendation, but he just got lost. And he ended up in Harvard Square. So he was like, fuck it, I'll just go back to the hotel and order room service. I'll be happy with just, and this is what he literally said, brown rice and vegetables. So then he gets lost again, trying to get back to the hotel, and he ends up back in Harvard Square. And mind you, this man has been practicing surrender for years. And he's like, wait, I ended up in the same place again. Life's trying to tell me something. So he parks his car, and he just starts walking around. And he's like looking for anywhere that might be a vegetarian restaurant. And he sees an alleyway that's not big enough for cars, but it's lined with like shops and restaurants or whatever, so he just starts walking it. Funny enough, like about a couple of, I forgot how much feet he said. It was either at the end of that block or like in the middle of it. There was a little chalkboard outside of an entrance. And guess what the fuck it said, dude? Today's special. Brown rice and vegetables. Bro was like, oh shit, thank you. So then he goes inside and goes down these stairs into this quiet, nice restaurant. And he's like, this is perfect, this is my type of vibe. But then something was unsettling to him. Ever since he walked in, the guy at the desk of the restaurant or whatever just kept staring at him. And even while he was staring at me even while he was eating his food, and it made him feel really uncomfortable. By the time he finished his meal, instead of the waiter giving him his bill, it was that same man giving him the bill. And he asked him, are you Mikey Singer? And then Singer's just like, what the fuck? I don't know this guy. And he's just like, yeah, I am. Turns out that this guy at the restaurant was helped by Singer 16 years ago because he was hitchhiking. And he asked him about the picture of Yogananda he had on his dashboard. And Singer recommended him to get the autobiography of a yogi. And it just so happened that the place that Singer dropped off this guy, like there was, I think, a store or something that had a picture of Yogananda, and he was able to get a copy of the book Singer recommended to him, and that it changed his life. And he even mentioned how he wondered if he ever met Yogananda, and then mentioned how he saw a picture of Singer and Yogananda at Disney World. Oh my god, 555 on the fucking clock as I finish that sentence, or on the timer. Holy shit! Ah, dude, I love this shit, dude. Ah, man. Life is strange, bro, and I'm not talking about the video game. Anyways, so and then Singer talks about how the moment between him and this guy, like, it's intensely spiritual. And the guy is like saying he never knew he was gonna get the chance to thank Singer for his awakening. And the guy, just with tears in his eyes, just says thank you and walks away. Dude, that's so fucking real. And then as Michael's like leaving the restaurant and walking back to his car, he's just like, I thought this was just to help me get my brown rice and vegetables, but no, dude, this is deep. It goes it's not just a small thing, it's like years of things coming together. And it's not just me, but it involves everyone. And I just got so fucking giddy with excitement. So fucking giddy with excitement, and I'll tell you why. I don't give a fuck if someone thinks I'm crazy. I don't give a fuck if someone thinks I'm delusional. I don't give a fuck, alright? Listen up. There's some shit gonna happen before this year ends. And it's gonna be beautiful. There are blessings upon blessings upon blessings. Not just for me, but for so many people out there. This is me tapping straight into some, like, spiritual shit, dog. I'm telling you. Like, I'm fucking convinced that there's something around the corner, and I've been feeling this for fucking months. I want to say, like, at least 2 months. I have been feeling like something's fucking changing. Something's going on. And I've been noticing it not just... I had to pause for a second because I'm trying. I just remembered, oh wait, I'm supposed to give lessons in this video. No. This is supposed to be the way I flow, and the message will still be received. Do not dilute yourself just to make someone understand you. I'm only meant for the people who were always going to understand me from the beginning. Return back. As I was saying, I've not only been noticing in the closest people around me that things are changing. Like my friends Nathan, Abel, Jamal, like we're all going through like really big changes at the moment. And even though our timelines are different, there's a lot of overlap. Not only in like the time frames, but also like the lessons we're learning, the changes we're making, the things we're learning about ourselves and whatnot. But at the same time, I'm not even gonna lie to you, dog. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I don't think we're on the same planet Earth anymore. I'm gonna be real. Like, something is fucking different. Something is fucking different. And it's gonna be good. It might first come as chaos or destruction, but that is just the harbinger for change, for betterment, for growth. And just like I've learned from Michael Asinger, dude, as long as you're able to surrender and remain in your seat of consciousness, you're golden. You're absolutely golden. Anyways, I'm gonna keep reading and I'm gonna go to bed. So remember, your mind can save you, your mind can end you. Which do you choose? Good night, homie.